Gmail's free email service is a great tool for anyone who's starting out. However, at some point, investing in your business domain and a personalized email address would be the next step if you want to build your brand and have a more professional appeal. So today, I'm going to show you one of the quickest ways to get started with Google Workspace account. We'll go through choosing your domain name, where to purchase your domain, signing up for Google Workspace, and choosing the right plan that's suitable for your current needs. I'll also walk you through setting up your initial email address and verifying it. We'll go ahead and activate and of course configure your DNS settings. And finally, we're going to send out a test email. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's go ahead and get started. Hi everyone, welcome to the Freelance channel. My name is Florante, and today's video I'm going to show you how to set up your Google Workspace account. Now this is something I would highly recommend if you're a freelancer to get your personalized email address, either your name or your business name. So for me, I'm currently making use of my full name, florantevaldez.com. So that's what I'm going to show you right now. The first thing that we need to do is to, of course, we'll go to Google Workspace. Alright, so this is where we're going to sign up. They do offer a free trial, which is 14 days. The pricing is currently $5.40 for business starter. That's per user per month. And if you're going to use the business standard, that will be $10.80 per month, per user per month. So depending on the need of your business, you can choose whichever of these answers to the need that you have for your business. So I'll go ahead and choose the $5.40 free trial. And then you'll just name your business. And then number of employees. Now for this one, you can just click on just you and just add as you go along. So next. Next. Alright, so from this point you will need to choose from the two options whether you have already an existing domain name or if you would like to purchase one directly from Google. So for me, I'm going to try and check out Namecheap, which is actually one of the places where I purchase my domains. So right now, here in Namecheap, I can purchase the donjamesvaldez.com domain name for $7.98 per year. There's also an ICANN fee of 18 cents. Now remember that this is only for the first year. You will notice that the renewal fee is a lot higher, which is $13.98 per year. And there's still an additional 18 cents for ICANN fee. Now, for purchases using Google, the price is higher if you're buying initially, which is $12. However, the renewal fee stays at that price range or at that price point. So for Namecheap, you can get it at a lower price. However, it will actually be a lot higher once you've reached the renewal period for your domain name. So you just have to choose which one you prefer. So for now, I'm going to choose Namecheap since I already have my domain names, some of my domain names here. I'll just go ahead and just make it centralized so that I don't have to think of so many places where to find my domain names or where to manage them. So I'll go ahead and use Don James Valdez for this tutorial. And from here, okay, so for the initial setup, we'll need to create the first email address. So I'll get info@donjamesvaldez.com. I'll just make that as the first email address or the default email for this right now. And I'm going to make use of 1Password for creating a more complicated password. So I also wouldn't have to remember it from top of my head, but I can just log in to my 1Password account and access this password anywhere using my mobile or even a browser where I have 1Password. Alright, so the account has been created. We'll just go ahead and move to the verification. I'll just go ahead and log in, then paste that password that I've created from 1Password earlier. Alright, so from here I will need to provide my mobile number so I can receive a text message to verify the account. Now I can also have the option for an automated voice call, but it's a lot easier if it's going to be text message, since I'll just copy the number and I wouldn't have to worry if, you know, sometimes the accent or how it's being said is a lot more complicated than my ears. So I'll just use SMS to verify. Alright, so I have that code. I'll just enter and let's go ahead and proceed, and make sure that we just click on the I understand to the welcome message that appears on my screen. So right now we have already the account set up. The next step is to verify DNS records and activating Gmail. Now this step will have to go to my domain name provider, which is Namecheap, and add some text records or DNS records to ensure that our account is protected or our domain name is protected. The steps are pretty straightforward since they actually provide you with the details. Alright, so for this next step, what you need to do is to make sure that you are logged in to your Namecheap account. We'll go to the domain name, and then we'll click on Manage. And from here, we'll go to the Advanced DNS tab. And we're going to add a record. Now, if you go back, what you need to do is to click on Go to Step 2. And for the record that we're going to add, you will see here that it's going to be a text record. So you just copy the text value and then go back to Namecheap and then click on Add New Record. Okay, just scroll down to find the text record option. And from here, just enter add and then paste the value that we copied from the other window earlier. Now, once you've done that, you can go ahead and click on Protect Domain. So just click on Protect Domain, and this will take some time. So you could actually leave this window if you have anything else to do, and you can just go back and refresh. Once the protection or once it has taken effect, you will see that there will be a check mark. Alright, so right now we already have the domain name protected. The next step is to create new users, and the last one will be to activate Gmail. Now, earlier we have already set up a user, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'll go ahead and click on Create. And I'll go ahead and click on Continue. And you will see here that the user that we have set up is info, and that's under my name. I'll just go ahead and click on continue. So the last step is to activate Gmail. Now again, this is going to be pretty straightforward. Just click on I'm ready to activate Gmail. And we'll go ahead and go back to Namecheap, as we're going to make the changes again in the advanced DNS. So in the advanced DNS, you can click on go to step 2. And from there on the mail settings, you just have to choose Gmail. So mail settings, click on the drop down and then choose Gmail. And then make sure that you click on save changes. Okay, so let's go back. We'll go ahead and click activate Gmail. And again, this will take some time, so we can go ahead and do something else while waiting for this one. All right, so the MX records are updated now. We'll go ahead and click on finish. And we'll go and send out a test email. All right, so we'll send our first email, then click send. Now, just take note that this is going to send to the email address that you have created. So what we will need to do is to log in to the email account that we have set up, which is info@donjamesvaldez.com. You just click on that button there and you will see email. And it will take you right away to the email or to Gmail. And from here, you will see that the test email was sent successfully to the email address that we have initially set up, which is info@donjamesvaldez.com. Perfect. So that is how to set up and create your Google Workspace account and test out your first email. Now there will be other videos that I'm going to post, and this will still be in relation to this series on Google Workspace. So be sure to subscribe to this channel, and you can also take note of the playlist. This is Google Workspace. I've created a playlist, and all Google Workspace related tutorials will be posted and added into this playlist. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments. Feel free to follow us on our Facebook page with the same name, the Freelance Channel. My name is Florante. Live the dream life without leaving the home.